Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Big shout out to the first person in the notification family from last week's video. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. So we're just going to jump straight into today's video. So essentially the reason why I'm making this video is because I guess my spirit was really concerned, and not concerned, but my spirit was just a bit troubled when I was reading some of the comments in the recent video that I did with my fiance, and a lot of people were like, oh, you know, this is making me feel so single. I was like, oh, no, you shouldn't be feeling so single, you know. And I completely get it, because I was like that at a certain point in time as well. Sometimes you look at what other people have and you're like, oh, this is making me realize my situation more. This is making me feel more like, oh, in my situation. Like, it's like shoving yourself in that situation even more. Which is why I sort of wanted to make this video, and which is why I'm going to be making a few videos on this exact topic. So yes, we're going to be seeing a little bit more of my fiance, but with that we're going to be seeing a little bit more of this type of content as well. I would like to think that I'm a big sister to some of you, and I would like to think that some of you are my big sister. We are all a family to one another, and we all need to equip one another and educate one another and teach one another and love one another. So with that being said, I just wanted to come through today and talk about the issue of I guess singleness. Long story short, sis, my sister, you don't need to have a boyfriend. I'm done. Thank you for watching. I'm kidding. Yeah, you don't need to have a partner. You don't need to have a boyfriend. I'm talking to my younger sisters, so younger than me. I'm turning 24, so younger than me. And I'm talking about this from experience. You don't need a boyfriend to make sure that you're secure. You don't need a boyfriend just because everybody else has a boyfriend. You don't need a boyfriend because you feel lonely. Worst excuse to be getting a boyfriend, because you feel lonely. What I wanted to push for you guys is that being single is not a sin. Being single is not a sin. So don't look at other people who are in couples and be thinking, oh my god, why am I not in a couple? Am I ugly? Like, what's wrong? No, you're not ugly. You're beautiful. God made you beautiful in his own likeness. So don't look at your situation as if it's a sin, or it's something like disgusting, or it's something that's taboo, and want to rush into something when you're not ready. Listen to yourself. Look at your situation, listen to the people who speak to you. Some of us, we speak, if you look at any older sister, anyone older than you, myself, whoever you have around you that's older than you, they will tell you, they repeat the exact same thing over and over again, because we made those mistakes. Don't rush into a relationship for the sake of having a relationship and end up with the wrong person. One, you waste your time, and two, you may come out of that relationship more damaged than you were before, so that the right person, when they do come, they have to mend you up and fix you up before they try and start building you, you know. Some people out there don't have the best intentions at heart. So you might meet someone who you think is the right person, or who you're willing to be with for the time being, just for the sake of having a boyfriend, and their intention is not good. They don't really want to, you know, wifey you. They just want to, you know, sort of play around with you a little bit and then chuck you. So you need to watch yourself. You need to watch your ground, and you need to just care for yourself and be vigilant that, like, if you have said this is what I want, stick by it, because God is going to stick by it too. The only reason why plans don't end up going our way is because we decide we want to do it a different way. Yes, there's couples everywhere, and being single in some people's eyes, or on some, based on what the world tells you, being single sucks. But being single doesn't suck. Being single is a season, and it's a season to embrace, because the reality of the situation is that a good relationship requires work from both parties. If you're trying to juggle that while you're trying to juggle uni, you're trying to juggle exams, you're trying to juggle having a job, you're trying to juggle finding yourself, it's just an unnecessary stress that you're adding to yourself as a, you know, 17, 18-year-old girl, and it's just not needed at the time, because you're only doing disservice to yourself, you're only doing damage to yourself by adding in an extra weight that you don't require at the present time. There's no blueprint to say that you have to have a boyfriend by this time, you have to do this by this time. No, there's no blueprint for that. You can do everything as you want, you can take it as slow as you want. My partner and I we're dating for 5 years. 5 years, that's a very, very long time for some people, but it was perfect for us. We don't feel like we were too slow. We don't feel like we rushed anything. We are really, really happy and content with the pace that we are going at for everything, because at the end of the day, we spoke to God, and with everything that we do, we communicate with God. Before we take a step, we pray about it. And I want to encourage you guys as well to have a great relationship with God. Pray to let God be not just your father, yes, he's your father, but your best friend as well. You can be friends with God. You can be friends with him where you say, Lord, you know, this is how I'm feeling, Lord. This is, you know, there's this guy that's calm and he's interested and he's cute and whatever, you know, tell me if he is the right person. Tell me if this is, you know. With that being said, if you are in a relationship, or if you choose that you would like to be in a relationship, all I urge is for you to do it the right way. To seek God, ask God for clarification on whether the person is the right person, and yeah, that's the only advice that I can give you guys. We'll talk about a lot of other things to come. This topic of relationships and love and stuff like that is going to be a topic that I'm going to be really unpacking. The next few videos are going to be very interesting. I'm very, very excited. So stay tuned for the next relationship video. I'm going to be talking about my top 5 relationship tips that I have learned after being with my partner for 5 years. So yeah, I hope you guys have liked this video. I hope it has been somewhat informative, somewhat educational, or somewhat encouraging, or has given you some sort of food for thought. Everything that I speak or that I talk about is from my own experiences and the things that I have been through. Don't forget to do your own education, do your own reading, speak to your pastors, and always get help and counseling if you need it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next video. Mwah.